This is what happens when you make Kevin Durant mad.
Durant the pull-up, got it again!
And Nikola Jokic finally got exposed.
Clippers lead 1-0.
Plus, we had a bunch of guys going nuclear last night. But we gotta start with the Clippers and the Nuggets and what turned out to be a thriller ending. But before we dive deep in the clutch, I gotta show you this absurd move by the Joker.
Second frame, maybe to finish this first quarter as well. Jokic feels the contact.
First, what was he thinking pulling up from half court as soon as he felt the defender's hand? And second, if you're already blowing the whistle, why not give him the 3 free throws? Regardless, the crowd let Nikola know what they think of him.
Jokic has an argument.
So heading into the fourth quarter now, where things got heated between Valanciunas and the entire Clipper squad.
At home, that may have been the most disappointed look that you have given me ever. That can hold somebody back.
Valanciunas is going wild. Kevin Cutler is the MVP of the game right now because somebody would have been hurt.
Jonas was furious, but thanks to Kevin Cutler, it was all settled in no time. Kevin is the big ref who stopped him from getting to Dunn and Mathurin. And speaking of Ben Mathurin, he had a phenomenal home debut off the bench last night.
Mathurin gets his screen, gets the contact, and the bucket, counted on a foul! It's on the board, 10:45 to play. Mathurin rises, feeling good, lets it fly, why not? 27 off the bench in his home debut. As he's the best option, knocks it down. Denver by 5. Mathurin, look out to the basket in.
The newest Clipper erupted for 38 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals on 55% efficiency. And he put LA up by 5 with 2.5 minutes remaining. On the other end, Jokic cracked under the wall's pressure and missed the second free throw.
Average. And I say that with the utmost respect. Clippers lead 107-103.
But he couldn't care less about all the chanting and continued rage baiting the fans.
On Lopez. Floats it up and in. Incredible shot making by Jokic. He's got 20. It's a 2-point game. Jokic on Collins. Lopez is lurking. Jokic, the soft touch, it's good, we're tied.
Nikola ties the game with back-to-back buckets over Lopez and Collins. And watch him on the second free throw by Mathurin here. How he throws himself to the ground after a little contact by Brook. And his reaction was priceless. Thankfully, that call was for a timeout. With time winding down, it's only fair to point out that Jokic should have gotten a foul call on this possession if any. Instead, the ball goes to Derek Jones Jr., who's immediately sent to the line. He stays calm and knocks down both shots to give his team a 4-point lead with 24 seconds left. However, that's when Jamal Murray said this is not over yet.
Of his 22 here after intermission. Murray, big finish, way too easy. Murray. He's a big shot maker. It's a 1-point game.
Murray connects for 5 straight points in less than 10 seconds to make it a 1-point game. Amazing! His fellow Canadian on the other side stays cool and hits both free throws to keep the pressure on the Nuggets. So with 9 seconds to go, Jamal shocks the entire arena one last time.
With the Nuggets down 3. This is for the tie. Oh, he got fouled!
Oh my goodness! Murray draws a 3-point foul at the buzzer and he'll have to make all 3 of them if he wants to force an overtime in LA. He goes to the line and Mathurin comes face to face with him to talk his trash, hoping to get on his nerves. Jamal only chuckles and hits free throws number 1 and 2. But then, the Clippers used all the available tools to get him off his rhythm, making 2-3 substitutions, switching the rebound guys, everything they can to get to this.
An all-star on Sunday. He was here in Inglewood. He's trying to keep his stance. Clippers win! Oh my goodness!
They did it! Murray misses the last free throw and the Clippers win the game. Damn, this gotta be like the third clutch free throw he misses with the game on the line in the last month or so. Moving on to Charlotte, where Kevin Durant decided to shut down all the talks about his burner account with his incredible performance on both ends of the court.
Really good rebounding team. Here's Ball. The step on Durant. He recovers, blocks. The shot is Ball.
Be in those situations.
Knipple to Miller, and it's blocked by Durant as he tried to punch it on him.
Jeez, look at KD replacing Steven Adams underneath the rim. And he did what he knows best on the offensive end as well.
Biggest lead for Charlotte after the Rockets came back to tie it after trailing by 6 initially as Durant floats that one up and in. Drastically improved as a three-point shooter this season from where he was last year as a rookie. Durant, the spin around 2 at the free throw line goes down, so Durant's been awesome.
He gave us all right from the jump, but the Hornets were simply jumping out of the building last night.
To 2 as the current Rockets run. That pass telegraphed, broken up by Charlotte. Now a little razzle-dazzle ball, throws it up to Miller, and he flushes it down. Fantastic finish, 2-on-1 the other way. Knipple lobs it up, and Miller throws it down. In the league, and right now Charlotte out-rebounding the Rockets by 4 as Coltbrenner meets Amen Thompson at the rim. That was an impressive block. Ball will spin, he will kick, Miller will shoot, and the crowd will erupt as he buries the corner 3.
Ooh-wee! Coltbrenner swats Amen Thompson, and then Melo finds Miller in the corner for the 3 to set the crowd on fire. However, that was the sole 3 for Brandon, who shot a horrific 1 of 12 from the 3-point line. And LaMelo blended in the situation as well, shooting only 1 of 6 from beyond the arc. Meanwhile, Kevin Durant stayed hot all night long.
Because he's not jumping, he's barely jumping.
Kevin Durant knocks it down from the free throw line. Kevin Durant working baseline, contested 2 around and down. He's got 25.
KD fueled the Rockets to a strong third quarter finish, taking over the lead. And in the fourth, it was Alperen Şengün who completely turned the game around with his playmaking and scoring.
So I'm happy for you. Oh, Reed Shepherd, cookies, took it away from Miller. He'll race the other way. He'll challenge Coltbrenner, shields him, flipped it, scored it. What a play at both ends of the floor by Reed Shepherd.
That's time to go to work.
Oh, he just loses him and hits the reverse layup. Have the rookie chasing shadows. And there's the help. And Şengün World hit the hook shot.
Alpi led his team to an 11-0 blitz, which got him up by as many points. From that point on, whenever the Hornets tried to make a push for a comeback, there was Durant to stop them in their tracks.
Now to Durant, baseline pull-up, knocked it down. He's got 27 and it ends the Hornets run. Durant loses James twice. Elbow J, got it. 29 for KD. Durant, he will push tempo as Tari Eason running with him. Takes it himself, shoots from the baseline, and it rolls down. 31 points for the second straight game for Kevin Durant.
The Slim Reaper scored 10 of his 35 points in the last 3 minutes of the game, but still, Knipple made things interesting in the closing moments.
See on James run off the three-point line, comes back across to Knipple, the corner 3, got it! Crowd on its feet, Durant working on James, Durant the pull-up, tough shot, got it again! Pressured by Jabari, comes out to Knipple, fakes it, resets, shoots, misses, rebound Miller, back to him, Knipple open look, good!
You knew he wasn't going to miss the second one.
Knipple hits 2 threes in the last 30 seconds to keep the drama going, but it proved to be too little too late as Durant sealed the deal on the charity stripe. It's gotta be awkward in Houston's locker room at this time, but here's what KD and Udoka had to say about the alleged Twitter account.
I know you gotta ask these questions, but I'm not here to get into Twitter nonsense. I'm just here to focus on the season, keep it pushing. But I know I get you got to answer those questions.
Yeah, I mean, I don't do social media, and so you hear about some things secondhand, but I don't really live in that world or comment on social media, Twitter, or any of that, and so don't pay much attention at all.
And Ime Udoka's former team, the Boston Celtics, were clicking on all cylinders in the Bay Area last night.
JB drives it again, scores it again with the left hand. Brown, nice move to the basket, he got fouled, and the basket's good. 5 to shoot. Brown from the block, tough shot.
Jaylen Brown messed around and got a huge triple-double of 23 points, 15 boards, and 13 assists, leading his team to a 34-point lead in the third quarter. Nevertheless, in the fourth period, the newest Warrior, Kristaps Porzingis, was able to create some buzz in the building when
high of 35, which they've done twice. Porzingis tries a long one, hits a long one. Off the bench to go with 5 boards and 7 assists. Porzingis gets 2 right back.
KP didn't look bad at all in his Dubs debut, scoring 12 points in 17 minutes off the bench, but to no avail. And before we move on, I gotta show you this unusual assist by Moses Moody to his opponent.
Now White top of the key, gives it up. Payne caught it off the ricochet.
You don't see a bounce pass off the head that often. That was hilarious. Anyway, moving on to MSG now for the rematch between the Knicks and the Pistons. The last time around, my Knicks got blown out by 40 in Detroit, and now the visitors were playing without Jalen Durant and Isaiah Stewart. So that would make you think that New York exploited the matchup inside the paint. But no, it was the other way around.
Cunningham to the basket, count it, and a foul to Cunningham. Hangs on to that pivot foot, now drives inside. Nice feed to Reed. Beautiful dish.
He's just that good.
Cunningham gets into the paint and throws it down with a left hand. Oh, Cade Cunningham.
Cade Cunningham was looking unstoppable last night, doing whatever he wanted to the Knicks defense. In the meantime, Cat got outplayed by Paul Reed in the fourth quarter.
The former St. John star gets inside, and Reed throws it up and in, and the foul as the shot clock expires. Towns drives on Reed, goes inside, blocked by Reed. What a play from Paul Reed. That's missed 23 of their 27 from downtown. Nice feed inside to Reed.
Yeah, it was that kind of a night in MSG, and Cunningham came up with the exclamation point to show who's the best player on the court.
Cunningham. Sohan does a good job. Step back 3. It's good. What a brilliant performance tonight. Spinning. Spin right into Thompson and turned it over. Cunningham up for Jenkins and the slam. Sohan trying his best. Cunningham gets inside. Scoop layup. Just keeps pouring it on.
42 points, 8 boards, and 13 assists for Cade in another comfortable win over the Knicks. Man, they do not match up well against the Pistons at all. Detroit now has the best record in the entire league, by the way. And the Spurs are dangerously nearing the OKC Thunder as of late.
Wembanyama rejects screen, and then got Williams. 2 straight blocks. Midway through the third quarter. Wembanyama! Oh, he went on Moody on him!
Wembanyama ruled the floor on both sides, and Stephon Castle added a team-high 20 points in the 7th win in a row for San Antonio. They are now only 2 games behind the Thunder, and the Cavs have the 2nd best offense in the league since James Harden came to Cleveland.
Harden alley-oop! Oh, my! Showtime here in downtown Cleveland!
The Beard led the balanced attack with 16 points and 9 assists, staying a perfect 4-0 with him on the team so far. The Orlando Magic set some milestones themselves last night against the poor Kings.
Here's Banchero. He'll try a deep 3 over DeRozan. Keegan Murray has his pocket picked by Javon Carter. Ahead to Banchero, and he'll dunk it down. Look at it. Jet Howard, deep 3, and that does it.
The Magic set a new franchise record for made threes with 27. To make things even more interesting, they improved their 25 threes from 2024, which came in a game against Sacramento as well. On the other hand, the Queens have now lost 15 games in a row. That's pretty bad, but so is Steph Curry's record in the three-point contest. Before winning 2 titles, he got humbled 5 times by guys like Paul Pierce, Joe Harris, and Marco Bellinelli. You gotta check out the entire story right here in this video. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.